Well, welcome back to another episode of the Freaky Podcast. It's been a long time, but yet we're here.
Yeah, that's because we've been off that Don, nigga.
Yeah, that Don. Yeah, not Don Cornelius either. I go by the name of TR, and I'm joined alongside the other half of the Freaky Podcast, Lex No Luther, aka DJ Aim.
And I got a gang of names now. International Lex, DJ Aim. It's just adding to the repertoire. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot.
Yeah. I mean, man of many faces.
Yeah.
Many light-skinned faces.
2020 slight flex.
Yep.
What's going on with you, brother? You good?
I'm okay.
Copacetic? Copacetic?
Yeah. What about you?
I'm good, man. Just out here grinding, just trying to make it. That's all I'm trying to do.
Let's talk about this. Now, you're going to be a DJ.
Yeah.
You're going to be a DJ. Now, please, before we get into this whole, to our show, please explain this. Because when you told me, it was a surprise. Now,
okay, so
I remember an episode, I was clowning you about it because you said you DJ, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Oh, the crazy part is it's a surprise to you only. That's the funny thing. Like everybody else, you know what I'm saying? It's not a surprise. Like if you ask anybody, like my love of music has always been there. It's just now, I think this year 2020, it's just like go for what you want. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you ever thought about it, this is the year to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel. I know a lot of people are up, down, side to side, however they feel about this year. But for me, it was a year to go. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a year to be like, look, if you ever thought about doing anything, let's do it now. And it's something that's always been on my mind. It's something I always thought about doing. It's something I did a long time ago. And like I said, to you it's a surprise, but to everybody else, it's not a surprise. Like it's almost like what took you so long. You feel me? Like,
right.
But it's something I've always wanted to do, something I've always been afraid of doing, but it's a year to go, man.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Like, this year showed that your time is limited, so why not make the most of it? Why not, go for what you want?
But see, I feel like that's a scary way of looking at it. It's not even that because our time was limited before this year. Like we knew life was short.
I take that back. You're right. Absolutely right.
So it's like it's not out of fear or desperation. It's more so like let's just get it. Like what are we waiting for? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like yeah.
And I think a lot of time we have a lot of time on our hands now. We can't go out as much, so you start thinking like all the stuff that you've been putting off for years. Why not start now? Perfect.
Exactly.
Well, good job. Congrats, though.
So yeah, man. Y'all need a DJ, holla at your boy. You know what I'm saying? DJ Aim on Instagram. We about to get it. You know what I'm saying? Just order the controller. Order the MacBook on the way. It's going down. You know what I'm saying?
And wait, one of your first gigs coming up. We'll see how you do.
Yeah. I'm nervous. It's all hell about it. But
you should be. You should be.
But anyway, getting back to our first love, the podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Let's go ahead and get it started. We're gonna talk about the NFL, man. NFL right now is crazy, man. It's crazy. I want to say that my squad is the champions right now of the regular season because I don't know what's gonna happen in the playoffs and I'm nervous as all hell. So I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? We undefeated champions of the regular season. I'm happy with that.
Congrats.
You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a preseason championship. I'll take it. Whatever.
Yeah. How you can get it.
But I don't know. Like the league is just weird. But you know what? You made a good point, and honestly, I didn't think about it. And it's because of preseason. All these injuries, man. Like these injuries are insane. And I don't know what the hell an ACL is, but I don't think we need it. Like just throw it away. Like we don't need it. Just take all ACLs away from people.
Okay, obviously you need it.
Like, golly, man. Like, that's the worst injury. Like, I hate when I hear somebody tore their ACL.
Right.
Like, fuck. I'm like, take mine, Lord.
Man, so Bud Dupree, he tore his, right?
Yep, Bud Dupree is gone, which hurts us, man. That's big. That's big.
Now, I saw some, I don't know if it's, somebody just threw it out there. We were thinking about, what about bringing James Harrison back? Would you be opposed to that?
Fuck no. That nigga's a beast. Bring his ass back. Shit.
I thought you would be mad.
I thought you would probably lifting weights right now.
He always lifting weights. But I thought
Yeah.
you were mad what he did when he went to the Patriots.
It's water under the bridge. I'm okay with it.
No, but NFL is weird. A lot of injuries, and it's messed up because people don't understand that, especially with football. Yet strength training is very important. You have to get your body in shape and build those muscles up. And you can see so many people like Joe Burrow. They're like, damn, man, messed his career up over this.
And I think, like I said, the NFL is just it's insane, man. Honestly, I think they should have listened to every other sport and just did a bubble. Like they should have just did a bubble, and they should have put everybody like in centralized locations and just played. You know what I'm saying? Because the NBA was so successful with their bubble. Even the MLB adopted it for the playoffs, and it's like, dude, just why y'all trying to be different? Like, I don't understand.
Because it's a greedy organization. It shows you right there. They're all about the money. I guess it'll take too much money to do that. They're like, you know what? Let's just play that. Let's just see. I mean, play it out. However,
and you could tell by the way that they moved the Steeler game that it's like it's all about money. It's like, no, okay, we're gonna do this, or no, we're gonna flex it to that day. They refuse to cancel games for nothing. Like they're not gonna cancel a game. They're not. And honestly, it all goes down to the TV budget. Like it doesn't. I mean, the fans aren't going, so they're not getting ticket sales. So it's like we got to keep our TV contracts.
But it's fucked up because how do you have a team like the Broncos had no quarterbacks?
They didn't care.
But then the Ravens, nigga, they whole team going, okay, we're gonna keep pushing it back. Like what justifies this?
You want to know why?
I'm listening.
The same reason why the Steeler-Raven game was the Thanksgiving game at night. It was a primetime game. The Broncos ain't prime time. Let's keep it real. So they didn't give a fuck about them. Right. Just like the reason why the game was on Wednesday at, what was it, like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and it had 11 million viewers. 11 million people viewed that game, more than the NBA Finals. So it's like, come on, bro. Like the ratings are there. People want to watch football. It's just stupid. Like they don't care about nothing except money. And because people like me and you love football, we're gonna continue to support it. But it just sucks. Like it sucks.
It does. I mean, it's like we're in a rock and a hard place. Between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
I mean, other than that, the only thing I gotta say about the NFL, it's sad. I mean, I wish the injuries didn't happen, but honestly, I feel like it's because of preseason. If we had a preseason, I feel like it wouldn't be all these injuries.
No,
and we might have a different outcome on the season. To be honest, the Steelers might not be undefeated. Right. The Cowboys might not had a record they have. You know what I'm saying? Because they got to, work out all the kinks with their new coach. Because that's another thing we don't talk about the Cowboys. They got a brand new coach and didn't get any chance to work out the kinks. No, it was like here, first game, week 1, figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So as much as I don't like the Cowboys, I gotta give credit where credit is due. Like y'all didn't get a chance to work things out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you can say whatever you want about Mike Tomlin, but Mike Tomlin has been there for years.
But
the system is there, so it's like, come on.
That's what I was gonna say. Like you guys had this system that's been there since Cowher left, and it's like, I mean, you don't have to practice. Y'all niggas know everything. Like it's just, and that's the same thing with the Bucks too. Like that's why they're probably struggling too because Bruce Arians, they're not working out kinks either, and it's just everybody's suffering.
But think about this for a minute though. Name another team right now or actually think about all the teams that are successful right now. They really didn't have to work anything out. Nothing really changed. The Chiefs are the Chiefs from last year. Yeah. The Saints, for the most part, are the Saints of last year.
Saints
like we had the same team. We didn't really change nothing.
Right.
So it's like, those are the teams that are doing good right now. All the other teams are teams that had coaching changes or quarterback changes or things that they had to work out that they normally would have worked out in the preseason.
Right. Titans.
So
Buffalo.
Yep.
So it sucks, but I mean, this is the hand we're dealt right now, and unfortunately, I can't stop watching. So
I'm not gonna stop watching. Shout out to Brittany, but I'm not gonna stop watching. I love you, Brittany, but I'm not gonna stop watching.
That's this whole thing. But I mean, and it's gonna suck because when it comes to playoff time, and niggas who don't wear masks or come down with COVID, how is that gonna affect? Like literally. Let's say Lamar Jackson plays you guys, and all of a sudden he gets COVID, he's out. Like, damn. So
I think at that point, knowing the NFL, they're gonna flex. They're gonna flex. It might be they move the game. It might be a Saturday playoff game. It might get moved to like a Wednesday or a Thursday. Like they'll just move it until the competition is even. You know what I'm saying? Like they have to, because then what's gonna happen is you're gonna have that asterisk next to, you know, whoever wins the Super Bowl. Like, oh, you didn't play Lamar, you didn't play whoever. So they're gonna have to be flexible and move stuff.
One thing. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, based on your comment, I kind of want to talk about that for a minute. Lamar Jackson. I want y'all to remember, y'all heard it here first. We said that the Ravens was not gonna be good this year. We said that. Yeah. So remember where y'all heard it first, because we said that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I remember Colin Cowherd, who I can't stand, who's terrible. I don't know how the hell he got a show. Was the Ravens are gonna be 16-0. They're gonna go undefeated. They're gonna be the greatest team in the NFL this year. Nah, bro. Lamar Jackson got basically. Let's put it that way.
They figured him out.
They figured him out.
Figured him out.
So, remember where y'all heard it here first.
Right. Now, one interesting thing that came from this whole thing is they added 2 extra teams into the playoffs.
Yes, that was dope.
And that's going to be pretty interesting. Like, it's not just those wild cards and you play the division winner or whatever. Now it's like you got a couple wild cards. Like it's more dogs in the fight.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. I'm looking forward to the playoffs. Not so much for us, because I feel like we're gonna be trapped. Like, I feel like we're gonna get got some kind of way in the playoffs. And that's why I'm begging and pleading. I honestly, to be real with y'all, I really wanted to lose the game on Wednesday, and I felt like we were gonna lose, and I would have been happy with it, because we need that humbling experience now than in the playoffs. I don't want to go to the playoffs like the Ravens did last year, like thinking that our chest is out and first game gets smacked in the face. Like, I just don't want that to happen.
Yeah, that's what happened to them.
Yeah. So we'll see. Well, what you got for me next?
Well, it's speaking of Ravens still. One thing I'm happy about the Ravens is they got my boy.
Who?
My favorite Cowboy ever.
Who?
Dez Bryant.
Dez, they did get Dez. They did get Dez.
We got him this week, I believe. So I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for 100 catches, 1,000 yards in one game. That's my boy. I don't care. I mean, shit, he can light us up. I don't care.
He gonna eat y'all asses up. I didn't even think about that for fantasy. I'm about to change my fantasy on now.
Thanks for reminding me. I gotta select mine.
He about to light his ass. He about to light their ass up. For sure, he about to light their ass up.
No, X all day, but I don't care. He's my favorite Cowboy ever, so whatever.
If I was Dez, I would catch my touchdown and just look for the damn owner's box the whole time. Just be like this. They're like, yeah, nigga.
Right.
But nah, that should be an interesting matchup. I totally forgot about that. But nah, Dez is cool.
Yeah. Okay. On to the next topic. In the realm of sports, the National Basketball Association. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm glad the season's starting within a couple weeks, but I think it's gonna be on some NFL shit.
It is.
And they're probably gonna do the bubble closer to the playoffs. Maybe they do it then.
Yeah.
But the fact is, we got to go through all this, and people are gonna be out and stuff. It's just like it's. And I know they can't be in a bubble for a whole season. I'm not even asking people to do it for 78 games, whatever it is. That's a lot to be away from your family and everything. But it's just, I mean, the time right now is just bad.
I personally believe that the NBA is rushing shit because they want money. Because the bubble hit them hard and they didn't get the money that they wanted. So they rushing shit to kind of get back to the paper. And it's only going to fuck them in the long run, in my opinion, because I'm going to be honest with you. I don't see LeBron playing till after Christmas.
No, yeah.
It really doesn't make any sense for him to play. Like, as long as the Lakers make the playoffs, and especially if it's the bubble environment, nigga, we can make the 6th spot and still win the chip. Like, it don't really matter. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? There's no court advantage.
Right.
Yeah.
Playing field.
Yeah. So if I was LeBron, I'm like, well, shit, I really didn't get my rest that I wanted. I think after calculating, they got like 78 days off or something like that.
Something like that. Maybe just about.
It's the shortest. It's the shortest off season in pro sports history. Like,
yeah, but the people who were bounced out earlier, they got like months off.
Yeah. Like the Warriors, nigga, they good. They rested. Like, they chilling. So I think it's bullshit. I think, like I said, I think LeBron is definitely gonna rest, which I ain't mad at him. Do your thing, you deserve it. I think he's gonna catch heat for it though. I will say that.
Of course, it's low
because
I don't know. I don't know because people know he's older and that they only had a couple months off. There's going to be a couple ramblings like that, but I don't think the overall message is not going to be like that. I don't think so.
I think so because you got to understand, like you know just as well as I know what you always tell me about LeBron. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. So
absolutely,
they gonna come down on him hard regardless. But honestly, the one thing I love about LeBron that I'm starting to respect now is everything is motivation for LeBron.
Right.
So you talk shit about me, cool. I'm gonna put that shit in my gym as motivation, and that makes me go harder. You feel me? Right. So it's like you poking a bear by doing that. So go ahead and fuck with him if you want to.
Right. It's only making
it is what it is.
Worse for him, in the end. So let's talk about all these moves that happened. I mean,
yes.
First, Chris Paul to the Suns.
I don't like it personally, but I mean, I don't see how it makes the Suns any more closer to a championship. I mean, I guess it gives Booker a person to learn under, you know what I'm saying, like a veteran presence. But I don't see how it affects the Lakers winning the championship. Like be honest.
I think they know that for the Suns, it's not. Some teams know they're not going to win a championship, but they want to compete. And this will make them definitely compete because we know, like I've always said, Chris Paul is probably one of the top 3-4 point guards ever. And every time he goes to a team, he turns that team around. They make absolutely every time. So they're gonna compete, and it's gonna be exciting. But I hate that for him because he needs a ring. I think he needs a ring for his career. He does.
Yeah.
And the fact that he could have went to Milwaukee or something like that, and
yeah. But now that would have been a game changer if he went to Milwaukee. Hands down.
Yeah.
Game changer.
Yeah. But
that move, I mean, it really doesn't do anything for me. It's just like, okay.
Right.
Let's talk about a headlining move that was a big headliner, but I still don't feel like it has any impact.
I know what you're gonna say, and I agree with you 1,000%.
Is Westbrook and Wall. I honestly feel like they just traded places. Yeah. Like they're the same fucking player. Like they're the exact same player. They go 0 to 100. They put up points. They're great. They're dynamic. They do all that, but they're kind of the same fucking player.
Kind of the same player, but I like John Wall better.
I do too. No, I do too. But I don't think that, like I told you, I don't think these are moves that you make to compete against the Lakers. Like they're just
do something. And I personally think that he may not be in Washington next year or whatever his contract is up. They're gonna get rid of him too.
Wall?
Westbrook.
Oh no, he's gone.
He's gone. It looks good right now, but then he's gonna be going somewhere else. He's gonna just bounce around like Larsa Pinkman.
Ooh. Okay.
Why you saying, she bouncing around from nigga to nigga. So I mean shit. It's okay.
Right. Hey, do your thing. I ain't mad at you. But nah, so let's talk about like the key thing that I want to talk about is how the Lakers actually, crazy enough, got better. It's like how does the rich keep getting richer? Like I just don't understand.
You know what it is? And this is my thing. And the Lakers are so smart, and Rob Pelinka, even though he likes to lie sometimes, he lies. He's really good at what he does. Like he lied about the whole story about Kobe and Heath Ledger. You heard about that?
Yeah, I heard about that.
That's neither here nor there. Anyway, the fact is they went after players that most people they weren't high on the radar for most people.
Mm-hmm.
Like Dennis Schroeder, people know he was good, but nobody was trying to get him. Montrezl Harrell, I may have heard Houston maybe, but I haven't heard like these are not major, how can I say it, headliners.
Yeah, they're not. You're not like, it's not like we went and got John Wall or Westbrook or Chris Paul, but like these are people that are solid people. They're just not headliners. I agree with you on that.
Right.
And I totally agree with
you. They said, shoot, we're gonna go ahead and put the pieces and puzzle together. Why didn't the Warriors try to go after some of these people?
I got a question for all our Clipper fans, because I know we got a gang of Clipper fans that listen to our podcast faithfully. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even got to shout y'all out because y'all know who y'all are.
Yeah.
But how in the hell did we go to the basement of Staples Center and steal Montrezl Harrell? Like, how did we do that? How? How did y'all let that man go? Y'all didn't even offer him a contract.
But you know what did it though? It was Doc Rivers. What started it was all the treatment they gave to Kawhi and PG, and that rubbed them the wrong way. So I think Montrezl was ready to go anyway, regardless if they gave him a contract or not.
Yeah,
it's ready to go. And also talking about trading Lou Williams, I'm like, nigga, why?
Yeah. But I got another beef with the Clippers. I'm simply on the Clippers. I got another beef with them. And shout out to my little nigga DJ. I love you to death. Hopefully you listen to the podcast, DJ. You know, it's your little nigga too, DJ. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know. But he made a comment to me that actually had me rolling. And because PG came out recently and said that he want to retire a Clipper. Right. And I find that funny, and DJ found it funny too, because he was like, isn't this the same nigga that said he want to retire a Thunder and a Pacer?
Yeah.
So anywhere he go, he want to retire there.
Yeah. Yeah. But that he showed kind of nigga is. And before that, he threw his coach on the bus talking about, he didn't put me in the best spots or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, he didn't tell you to shoot from the side of the backboard.
All I'm going to say is this, man. I know at one point in time, I wanted PG and Kawhi to be on the Lakers, and I'm so glad they're not. I'm happy.
I remember people when Lakers were kind of struggling, and I saw somebody say, that's why we should have got Kawhi instead of LeBron, blah, 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 blah. I'm just like, okay. And mind you, this is like during the season, it's like, nigga, calm the fuck down. Like, nigga, playoff time is when it starts.
And then my whole thing is a lot of Clipper fans are so excited about getting Serge Ibaka, and I'm just like, why? I'm like, why?
Right.
Like, what is that gonna do for y'all championship hopes? Does that make y'all a championship contender? Because I got Serge Ibaka. Just because Kawhi and Serge won a championship in Toronto does not mean that is gonna coincide or go with them to LA. Because in my opinion, Toronto got lucky when they won that championship.
Super lucky.
Because if it wasn't for that shot, I keep telling y'all, if it wasn't for that shot, I don't know where Kawhi or Toronto or anybody would be.
Right. The shot, then those injuries.
Yes, that too.
Even when KD went down, they still going to lose. But then when Clay went, like, nigga, that was a freak thing when Clay went down too. Like, nigga, come on. Like, super lucky.
Let's keep it real, man. I really don't know. But that's my take on the NBA. The only thing about the NBA that I want to talk about is the NBA recently passed a rule where there will be no marijuana testing this year. So all I'm gonna say is we're gonna see a record high scoring game. Niggas gonna be out there dropping 100. Will Chamberlain status, nigga. Yep. Niggas gonna be high. Man, telling you, you gonna see some record scoring this year. It's gonna be records broken. They ain't never been broken before.
All I'm gonna say is about time. It's about time. Like, dude, they've been decriminalizing weed for years and all this, and they kept testing players and shit, and people get in trouble for it. It's like, nigga, it's legal in some states. Like, come on, now it's federally legal now.
Yeah, and honestly, I feel like it's just a matter of time before it passes to other leagues. I feel like the NFL because the NFL is America's sport. I don't know if it's gonna happen in the NFL. But it should. It definitely should.
Because it's more.
It's more that good old boy mentality.
There you go. I was trying to say that. Good job. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
it's that good old boy mentality, and that good old boy mentality ain't gonna have that in that league.
Right.
If you want to keep it real.
Right. Damn. So I'm trying to think.
But anything else on the NBA?
I'm trying to think. Well, speaking of Clay, he went out again, and his career maybe.
Oh yeah, man. That was sad, man, because I really like Clay. I'm just like, damn, dude. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I'm just like, damn. It's sad. It's sad. Yeah. I really like Clay as a player. I like him as a shooter.
Right.
And I don't know if his career will ever be the same. It's almost like some Derrick Rose type shit.
Yeah. Or Brandon Roy.
Yeah.
But the difference is, though, like I said, when I told you before, he won 3 rings. He did a lot in his short career. So if knock on wood, if he had to call it quits, he could hang his hat on something good.
Yeah, absolutely.
So But it sucks though. But I hope he can come back from it. I don't know. That's hard.
I hope so. We'll see.
But the difference is with Derrick Rose is plays game is just it's mostly shooting. So he's not explosive to the hole like that. He's not like Derrick Rose. His whole game was getting to the rack and just posterizing people. So maybe it won't really affect him too much. Maybe just a little bit.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I feel like he still needs like that those legs to shoot though, like that lift. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I'm trying to be optimistic. I'm sorry. Well, before we go to NBA,
optimistic?
Optimistic, yes.
I said you optimistic? What?
I'm very optimistic. Truth be told, I'm very optimistic.
All right.
So who's coming out the East? Last question. Who's coming out the East? Because we know who's coming out the West.
Truth be told, I think it might be Miami again.
Yeah,
I really do. I really think it might be Miami again, and I wouldn't be mad at that. I mean, I really wouldn't. I don't know. I just don't see Milwaukee. Like, I'm not buying into that. I'm not.
What about the Nets?
I'm not buying into that either.
Yeah, me either.
I'm not. I just don't. I don't understand how their dynamics gonna work because it's only one ball. So who taking the last shot?
Yeah.
Whose team is it?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you can say whatever you want about the Lakers and being AD and LeBron, but it's LeBron's team. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows it's LeBron's team. So it's like, whose team is it in Brooklyn?
Right. And to me, that team in Brooklyn is like OKC 2.0.
Yeah.
Remember when they went up against before Kevin Durant joined the Warriors? They were up 3-1 against the Warriors.
Yeah.
They looked promising. They just lost it all.
Yeah.
Let's come back to that again.
So I don't know. I don't see it. I don't even consider them a contender. I know everybody's jumping on the bandwagon because KD's coming back, but I don't see it.
And if it's a lesson that Denver taught us, that it's not about the individual players. It's not about star players. It's about a team effort. See how they went and rallied back against a team on paper who was way better than them on paper. Yeah. They had superstars.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
I think I agree with you 1,000%. I don't think Milwaukee, but I think Miami definitely.
Yeah.
I think Miami is gonna do something. Maybe Philly too. Maybe Doc Rivers can get them.
Philly? I'm gonna tell you what the problem with Philly is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I see one problem with Philly. Doc Rivers.
Really?
That's their problem. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? Doc Rivers is. I don't know about that. I think he might.
I don't think. And I know people aren't going to agree with me because he won a championship or whatever, right. But I just don't think Doc Rivers has that anymore. I don't know. And maybe I could be wrong. And if I am wrong, because he's a black man, I will honestly be like, I'm glad I'm wrong. But no, seriously, because I'm like Wale. I'm for everything black, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like, I am. So if he wins, I'm for it. But I just don't think he got that sauce no more. I don't.
Well, I mean, you have every right to feel like that, but I don't know. I feel that with a change, who knows? They may react differently.
I mean, we'll see. I mean, like I said, I'll low key pull for him, but I don't see it. I don't see it.
His track record don't look good because a lot of people say that championship in Boston was KG. KG was the coach. So.
Hey man, they try to kill Tom Cruise. I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I can't say too much about them because they kicked my Lakers ass, so I can't say too much about them. I can't hate on them too much.
They beat the brakes off. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck you.
No, but I'm saying Lakers came back the next year and returned the favor.
Yeah, whatever. Mickey Free is not a girl, man. All right, moving right along to my favorite segment of the show.
Got your name in it.
Because they got my name in it, nigga. Lexus Roses. For y'all that don't know, we've been doing this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even got to explain it no more. But basically, we've been showing love.
Explain for the new listeners, because I'm pretty sure we have one or two.
Yeah. So basically, we've just been showing love to people that need their roses now because a lot of things have been going on in the world. A lot of people have been passing before they timing. And, we just want to show love now so they can have their roses now.
Absolutely.
So I try to have more Lexus Roses than Angry Man, which this episode I actually do have quite a bit, man. So it's pretty good. So I'm gonna start it off with number one, numero
How
uno.
many do you have? Because I only got one.
I have 5.
Damn, can I go first?
Go first, sir. Go first.
Okay.
Who you got?
I only got one Lex Roses, and I gave this person Lex Roses before, but he needs more. LeVar Ball.
That was one of mine, so we're gonna share that one.
I had to because you got 5. I mean, you would have drawn me out. If you don't know, LeVar Ball, who has now 3 sons in the NBA.
Yes.
Right?
Wait, let's say that again. Say that again. Clap for that.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's amazing. But it's a post going around, and I think Draymond Green posted this too, and it was like, damn, we can't forget about Drew Holiday and his brothers.
And Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo. Right. They have Drew Holiday, they got 3 brothers in the NBA.
Yep.
And they got Giannis, they got I don't remember like 3 in the NBA.
Yeah, no, it's 3. Because one of them just won a ring with the Lakers, and then the Giannis obviously is with the Bucks, and the other dude I believe is with the Bucks too.
Yeah, that's right. So but LeVar Ball, because he says stuff that people were like, whatever. The fact that he came up with his own shoe brand, he really took on this larger than life personality and made some statements that people actually side eye. And guess what? His statements came true. Now, one thing I'm gonna disagree with this nigga. He said that if you put all my boys on the team, they're going to the championship. False.
I don't agree with that. Just like he said, the Lakers will never win a championship without Lonzo, and we did. So whatever.
I mean,
but I will say this: I'm gonna give LeVar kudos because, for one, he's a black man. People are forgetting that he is a black man that raised 3 boys,
right? And
2 of those boys were drafted in the top 3 in the NBA draft. Yeah, like let's give that man kudos for that alone.
You have to.
You know what I'm saying, like, not a lot of black dads get kudos for doing things like that. No. That's a big accomplishment. No, you know what I'm saying?
The biggest thing for, like, especially black people in entertainment is they didn't have a father in their life. They were raised by a single parent, single mother. So it's good that the narrative is changing now.
Yes.
So
that's one of mine as well.
Okay.
And that was a great one. Like I said, you definitely gave him roses before, but that was a good rose to give out.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna start off with Joyner Lucas, man. And I think you actually gave Joyner Lucas a rose, or you put him on a list recently. But Joyner Lucas is a beast, and I feel like people are not talking about him. I don't know why, but he is a beast lyrically. I sent you a couple of songs off his new album. Dude be spitting, man. Like, he's a beast, and I don't know why people are sleeping on him. But if you have not listened to Joyner Lucas, ADHD or Evolution new album, I don't know what you're listening to. You probably listen to one of them babies.
No, but that's the thing. It's a certain sound that people aren't listening to. We're monotone. So, if it's somebody lyrically who, got the music and stuff,
Nah, this dude be spitting, man. I highly recommend, if you like lyricists, if you like good beats, check out Joyner Lucas's album, man. Yeah. Next person I want to give it to is another lyricist that, man, I don't know how people are sleeping on this dude either and saying that he lost to Gucci, because he didn't. It's Young Jeezy, Big Snow. Yes. Came out, killed Gucci on the verses in so many different ways. Okay? So, got to give it up to Big Snow. He did his thing. And if you think that Gucci won the battle, then I just don't know what to say for you. Like, I really don't.
I mean, definitely, it's a preference thing. I mean, you can tell the people who think Gucci won. So, I mean, you can look at them like,
and it's like, and I think we talked about this off air, but it's like, if you think Gucci won, it tells me a lot about you. You know what I'm saying? It tells me a lot about the person that you are and your character. So I'm cool with that. Moving right along. I think I've given this person roses before, but I want to give it to him again because I was thinking about the whole situation yesterday. LeBron James, man. LeBron James does not get enough credit for the things that this man does off the court, man. Right. Like, the father he is, the man he is. The man don't have no scandals ever. You've never heard of this man get a fucking jaywalking ticket, a speeding ticket, nothing. Like, he don't do nothing. Right. And all y'all do is talk shit about this man. Like, He ain't got no baby mamas out here. He ain't got that we know of. He ain't got no side chicks that we know of. He ain't got nothing. He ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, this man goes to work, come home to his kid that we know of, and he do what he got to do. You know what I'm saying? Just give the man credit, man. Give the man credit.
It's easier to tear down than build up.
Last but not least, and I know we talked about this off air, I'm gonna give Alexis Roses, and TR might be surprised at this one, to Dave Chappelle. The reason why I'm gonna give it to Dave Chappelle, not only is he a great comedian, great man, just great all around. I feel like he stood for something recently by standing up to Netflix, telling Netflix to take his show off the air. It went against the grain. I know TR personally was upset about it because that's one of his favorite shows, and he was watching it a lot on Netflix, probably every day. But it's an old saying, and I'm probably gonna say it wrong, but if you have to stand for something, you know what I'm saying, are you gonna fall for anything?
Yeah.
And he stood for something. He was like, look, man, this is my art, my craft, and I'm not getting paid for it, so take it down. And the respect that I felt like he got from Netflix and from other people in the community was like, wow, like, yeah, take that shit down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I love the respect that he was giving, and I love the fact that he stood for something. Because he easily could have just been like, fuck it, let it go. But he stood on something. And I gotta respect that as a man.
Yeah, and it's very sad, even though it's above my pay grade, but it's sad that he can't own something with his own name on it. Like, he put his heart and soul into, and that he has no ownership of it. And that's very sad. You know, I know that's business, but it's like, damn, he had to tell people to boycott him because he's not getting paid for him. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. But I mean,
I know we kind of had this argument, and it's weird because, in my opinion, I was kind of upset about it too, because I was like, you know, he already kind of got paid for it. But I think about shows that are on right now, like Martin or Fresh Prince, how they're still getting, like, what is it called, royalty checks to this day. Mm-hmm. Like, how come he couldn't get royalty checks for a Dave Chappelle show? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Comedy Central paid him that advance up front, but they wasn't cutting no royalties for it. It was like they paid him, so that was it.
But you know,
so
but okay, devil's advocate here. He signed that contract.
He did, but a lot of people signed. I'm pretty sure Martin and all them signed the contract up front and got paid. But how come they didn't get no? How come they still get royalties?
That's what I'm saying. If somebody presents you a contract and say, "Hey, here's your contract," and it don't say nothing about royalties, and you put on that line, you kind of gotta know, like, damn, I messed up, bad business. Like Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon was kicked off his own show. Wild Enough. Yeah, sign the contract. Like, I mean, I guess at one point it's like you're happy that you get that opportunity, and we don't know our worth, I guess, and you don't think the end result is going to be like it is, so you don't think about that. But
it's just one of those things where we kind of always talk about it as a Black community, like, we're just not taught. Like, we see dollar signs and we're like, where do we sign?
Right, exactly.
And we're not taught, hey, hold on, let me read this. Let me have a lawyer look at this. Let me, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you gonna pay me six figures? Cool, where do I sign?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And let me tell you a story. Jason Weaver. You know who Jason Weaver is?
Why does that name sound familiar?
Okay.
Is that the dude from The Shy?
No. He was in ATL. He was on the show Thea. Played Michael Jackson in the American Dream.
Okay, I know you're talking about.
Okay. He had a story, and when he did the voice of Simba for the Lion.
Yes. Yes. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah. So, when he got offered the deal, he got the contract. His mom got the contract. They said, "Hey, we'll give you $2 million or whatever, or you want the royalty or some, like 10% of the royalty or some shit like that." The mom looked at it and said, "We don't want that. We want the royalties." And so now he's still getting checks to this day because of that.
Yeah. So, you know, it's ironic that you said that. I actually recently just watched that on YouTube. Like, hit that whole story probably like a month ago. Yeah, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's been trending.
Yeah.
It's been trending.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying is, like, they could have took the $2 million. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. We got millions of dollars. Yeah. But then now looking later, they could have been mad, like, well, it's still coming on and his voice is there and he's not getting paid. The mom smartened up. She was like, you know what? I'm thinking about the long haul. So that's why I can't really feel too bad for Dave Chappelle, because you signed that shit. Like, you know, you're big enough. You could have said, nah, I'm good. I need to see royalties, some residuals.
Yeah. You right. You right. You definitely right.
So I mean, nobody forced him to sign it, but they
But
should.
I mean, think about it like this. Think about it like this. Keep it real. And playing devil's advocate too.
Okay.
That deal was a huge deal.
Yeah.
I think it was like what $100 million or something.
Something
So
like
as a black man coming from nothing, which most of us are coming from nothing, to a deal like that, nigga, you ain't thinking about all that. You just like, where do I sign?
But Dave Chappelle was already doing movies. He was doing stand up. So he
Wasn't on that level though. He wasn't on $100 million level.
No. But no, when they offered him that money, he actually that's when he went and left. He went to Africa and was gone for a while.
Yeah.
So I don't know the contract he offered that he signed before that, but that 10 million, whatever, 50 million, whatever it was, he never signed that because he said, I guess he had a change of heart and left. So we don't know what he offered from the first time. But at the end of the day, he made a mistake. I mean, it's just, we got to be smarter. We got to look at the end game here.
I agree.
So, I mean, so now he wants, but he's not, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, but we can't, especially in business, we can't use our emotions. Like, man, they're not paying me. Y'all got to boycott, blah, blah, blah. These are major corporations. It's about business with them. You got to talk business like they talk business. So, I mean, I feel bad to a certain extent, but nigga, come on.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Well, moving on to your favorite segment.
Angry Man.
You stay angry, man. What you angry about?
You angry? You ain't more angry than I am. You're more angry than I am. Let's just keep that 100. I have an angry man, but it's not like super angry, but it's just like. Or did you want to go first?
No, go ahead. Do your thing.
So you heard about the rapper Casanova, right? 2 times.
Mm-hmm.
So now he's being indicted on RICO charges. And if you don't know what RICO charges is pretty much if you're involved in a gang or anything like that activity, if they do something, you go down for it because you're associated with it. But they're also saying that he was involved in, I guess, drugs and all kind of stuff. And my thing with this is, if you know about him and if you listen to his records, he claims he says he's gangster, right? He said in an interview with Vlad TV, he said he was known as I guess became the biggest gangster in Flatbush, in Brooklyn, New York. And my thing is, why are people when he posted a video saying that they're targeting rappers and stuff like that and stuff. I'm innocent, blah 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 blah. But it's like, nigga, but you said you gangster, so why is it a problem now? You know what I mean? Like, why is it? People are like, man, hold your head, man. They just, you're gonna be cool. I mean, you innocent, blah blah blah. But it's like he literally talks about stuff he's done, and it's like he on some gangster shit. He said he lives the life that rappers talk about.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll live the shit then, nigga. And I don't understand. Like we all glorify violence and gang and all this stuff until shit happens.
True.
And I'm just a little irritated about it. I'm not angry, but it's just like, come on, man. You claim to be this. It's like if somebody said, man, I saw Lex, he was DJing a party. And you can't be like, no, man, that's bullshit. I didn't do that. I'm like, but you're a DJ. Why wouldn't you DJ? You know what I mean? Like, that's what you do. You said you're a DJ, so I would think you're a DJ.
Yeah, I feel you.
So that's
all right. So I got 2. I'm gonna start off with the first one being our governor here in California, Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom is pissing me off because he confused his damn self, in my opinion. Yeah. Like, he don't know what the hell he doing. He talking about he gonna shut down the whole state again. That was breaking news I heard last night. Yeah, talking about he gonna shut down the whole state because ICU levels are high and whatever. But what really pissed me off with Gavin Newsom was he decided to limit gatherings for like Thanksgiving or gatherings in general. Right. But this nigga had a gathering days before that, like with no mask, no nothing, just chilling with his people, with his family. Like, nigga, practice what you preach. Like, how you gonna tell us not to gather, but you gathering? Right. So that's that bullshit.
And people on his head for that.
That's that bullshit, if you ask me. Mm-hmm. Another one that we're gonna talk about briefly, because I ain't got too much to say about it, is Funkmaster Flex. I don't get it. Why are you doing liposuction, Funkmaster Flex? I don't understand.
You know what?
Any thoughts on that?
I'll be honest with you. I think a lot of your favorite artists and stuff. I think Kanye even admitted he does it, but he just didn't show it. A lot of them. That's why a lot of people not saying nothing. A lot of celebrities not clowning them because they do it themselves.
Yeah.
And that shit's gay.
I mean, I think a lot of celebrities get work done. I mean, let's just keep it real. Like, you look at a lot of celebrities, and the one that I'm gonna throw out there is Kylie Jenner, because you look at her picture from when she was a kid to now, motherfucker don't even look nothing the same. Like, absolutely different.
Right.
So, and then it's funny because she has a sister. I think her name like Kendall or something like that. And she didn't. You could tell she didn't get no work done, and she looked the same.
Right.
So it's like, come on, bro. Like, let's keep it real.
It's Hollywood. It's Hollyweird, not Hollywood. Hollyweird. So a lot of, I just think Funk Master Flex, I think what it is, he got paid or probably like free treatment if he did. It was like an ad almost because he promoted the place he got it from and all that stuff. So he just told a secret that most of these celebrities do. It was very weird. It was just like,
it was weird.
I mean, teachers. I guess.
That's our angry man for this episode. We're going to keep it moving right along.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Let's move to the next topic. Let's talk about this fight, man. I knew going into it.
Which fight?
I knew going into it the fight was going to be some bullshit, to be honest. I was just like, why are we watching two old-ass niggas fight? Like, why?
Can you hold
this?
But
the winner of the night.
Can you hold that thought right quick? Hold that thought. I got hold on. So, yeah, sorry about that. Go ahead.
So, I don't understand why people are so hyped to see two old-ass niggas get in the ring and box. Like, I don't understand. I will say this, though. There was one winner of the night. One. And you're looking at him, ladies and gentlemen. I won that night because Nate Robinson got his ass knocked the fuck out. And anybody that knows me knows I cannot stand Nate Robinson. So, Nate Robinson, you got your ass knocked the fuck out. I'm happy. I won.
Why don't you tell people why you don't like him? Tell the story.
All right, so at one point in time, out of my many jobs that I had, you know what I'm saying, which if you don't understand my many jobs, you can go back to previous episodes. I list every job I've ever had.
Yeah, it took Denver the whole episode, but go ahead.
So out of one of my many jobs, I used to work for the LA Sparks, which is the WNBA team of Los Angeles, right? They had an outdoor game. And it was around the same time that the Celtics, which Nate Robinson was playing for, was playing the Lakers in the area. So they offered the Celtics and the Lakers tickets to come. A lot of the Lakers didn't come. A lot of the Celtics didn't have shit to do that night. They came. So me working for the Sparks, I had to escort a lot of them to like the front row of the game. So Nate Robinson came. I was hyped because I was like, damn, that's Nate Robinson. You know, at the time he was slam dunk champion. He was, you know, all that shit.
Right.
I was like, damn, this Nate, like, that's dope. So I'm escorting them, and I was like, hey, Nate, before you take a seat, you know, I'm a really big fan. I'm not trying to, you know, be like on your nuts like that, but can I just get a quick picture? And he was like, yeah, you can get a quick picture, but don't touch my hands, bro. And I was like, don't touch your hands. Like, who the fuck is you? So I swear to God, I'm gonna look for the picture. It's on my Facebook somewhere, and I'm gonna post it on our podcast.
You gotta post it.
But I swear to God, if I find a picture, you gonna see my face. Like, my face is like, this nigga, like, who the fuck this nigga think he is? And I'm gonna literally dig for it today so I can post it. I swear I am. I'm gonna find it somewhere.
We gotta post it. Especially what's going on right now with the memes, yes.
But I swear to God, like, he got knocked the fuck out, and I was so happy. Like, I was happy, man. So fucking happy. And that made honestly, I don't even care what happened in the Roy Jones and Mike Tyson part.
Right.
Who fucking cares? Nate Robinson got knocked the fuck out. That made my night.
Okay? It was bad because first he challenged Jake Paul to a fight. Then he also said he would dominate in boxing.
Dumbass.
I was like, nigga.
Then that nigga said, what did he say? Oh, this is for all the NBA players. This is for everybody. I'm going to do it for y'all. And then fucking Steph Curry was clowning his ass. He was like, you didn't do it for me.
No, that was Nick Young that said that. That was Nick Young. He told Steph Curry, he said, man, I'm back the world, bro. And Steph Curry was like, I see no lies. That shit was funny.
Oh, man, that made my night. I ain't gonna lie, man. That shit, I was literally posting like crazy. That shit was the funniest shit ever. I died. Right. He got knocked the fuck out. Like, bad. Like, bad.
It was terrible because he got he got knocked down like two other times before that, and they looked bad. It wasn't like I'd never seen somebody get just knocked down like that, like and just look just hurt. Like people get knocked down.
And the funny thing is, somebody was trying to compare it to Mayweather versus fucking Conor McGregor, and they were like, you can't expect to just go in against a boxer because like Logan Paul or whatever his name is, he been boxing, like
Right. He's actually
been doing this shit for a minute.
Right.
So it's like you can't expect to get in the ring with a boxer who knows how to box and you beat their ass, or like this ain't a street fight. Like this is boxing. They call it the sweet science for a reason, nigga. It is. And like, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, you just can't.
I would say this. Go ahead. Sorry.
But no, I mean, not to cut you off, but the one thing I will say is the only reason I don't agree with the whole Mayweather-Conor McGregor, because Conor McGregor, even though he wasn't a boxer, he was a UFC fighter, which uses kind of the same techniques.
Right.
And people can say whatever they want to say. I'm a huge Mayweather fan, but Mayweather didn't destroy Conor. It was a good fight. Conor got his ass whooped, don't get me wrong, but it was way more balanced than Logan versus Nate. I will say that.
Absolutely.
Shit. So that's all I'm saying on that. I ain't gonna say no more. I ain't gonna beat a man when he down.
When he down, just like that.
I'm not gonna kick a man when he down.
Man.
Oh shit.
That was definitely a humbling experience. Like you can't go talk big shit and think you could do something. Like, don't get me wrong, Nate Robinson's a good athlete. He was a good football player, good basketball player. But boxing's a whole different animal. Like you got to be ready for that. And one thing about boxing, people think, oh, I got to be a good fighter. No, you got to be able to take a punch.
Yes. You
got to be able to take a punch, and you showed he couldn't take no punches.
Nah, nigga, that chin was weak, nigga. I ain't gonna kick Nate no more. He already been kicked a lot. I ain't gonna kick Nate no more. We're gonna move on to the next topic, man.
But go back to the main event though. We were talking about. You said why you want to see two old niggas fight?
I don't really have shit to say to. I mean, you can say whatever you want about. I didn't watch the fight. I don't have shit to say about it. So go ahead.
Now I was looking forward to it because I like Tyson. It's just a nostalgia thing, I guess. So yeah. I was hoping that I knew he was going to destroy him. I kind of wanted to see him destroy him.
Yeah.
And they called it a tie, which it really clearly wasn't a tie, but they did that on purpose because they want to maybe sell a rematch, maybe.
I will say this though, it made me miss the old days where like you would get so hyped to watch a fight. Like when is the last time you actually got hyped to watch a fight? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I remember like back in the day I would buy Mayweather fights. I remember watching the fight, the last main fight I remember watching, I think it was at the crib with you was what the fuck is his old boy name? To this day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, them niggas. That was the last major fight. Like boxing is a dying sport. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I feel like it's not the same no more. And that's what it made me think about. I was like, damn, I miss boxing. Like I miss the entertainment side of boxing and getting hyped for a fight and having fight parties and all that shit. Like we just don't do that no more. Like I think it's a fight tonight and ain't nobody even talking about it. It's like, what is it? Like Spence versus somebody?
Yeah. And
ain't nobody saying shit about it.
It's like, okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like it's a Mayweather fight. Niggas like, oh, Mayweather fighting tonight? Oh, good. We got a party. Nigga, who grilling? Nigga, legs thighs. Nigga, what's going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like that no more.
I think that's what it was. It was that whole feeling of it's fight night.
Yeah.
It's fight night. We're gonna get some food, we're gonna get some drinks, and just watch the fight. Like,
shit ain't like that no more, man.
It ain't. Well, shit. It's changing now because we got niggas getting knocked the fuck out. We're gonna look more. Now we're gonna look more to these YouTube these social media nigga fights.
Hey man, y'all leave Nate alone. Hey Nate, it ain't me, Nate. I'm not saying it no more, man. I'm done. I'm not gonna kick you when you down. You've been kicked enough, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he taking that L, but he taking like a man. I mean, it's cool.
Yeah,
he got that work, but yeah, it's a dying sport to me, and I like you said. But did you see that Evander Holyfield is trying to fight Tyson, and Evander Holyfield is saying that he sent him the contract and he needs to sign it.
Oh God.
I would like to see that. I mean,
I ain't gonna lie. I probably would want to see that one. I would want to see that one.
I think Evander will give him way more a better fight than Roy Jones would ever give.
You know another person that we're not talking about that I heard really did a good job and won that night was Snoop. I heard Snoop did a really good job announcing, and ironically enough, supposedly he's starting like his own boxing league. That's what I heard on his IG.
Right.
Like I said, I didn't watch the fight, so I can't say. I don't know.
No, he did he Snoop is hilarious. People were like, man, he should do the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
But
that's the thing. Snoop has announced before. Like they had some clips of him announcing before, and he does a good job. He's funny.
He brings a good commentary. Like he knows the sport, but he's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he made that knockout from Nate Robinson funnier than what it was. He's like, oh Lord. Oh my God, if you can go watch the video. God, it's comedy.
I can't, dog. I can't. I believe Nate alone, man. I'm sorry. Nate. No, I'm not. All right. What you got next?
Kevin Hart. He had a new special come out a couple weeks ago, and I finally watched it. No Fucks Given.
So I got something to say about this. I watched it. I watched it the first time, right? It was amazing. The first time.
Wait, what?
Let me make this. Let me talk. Let me talk. The first time I watched it, it was amazing to me, and I think it was because I was on a Kevin Hart high. Like I like Kevin Hart, so anything Kevin Hart do, I'm just it's gold, right? There was a couple of things that I took notes of that I thought were pretty funny. Like when he was talking about the N95 mask, I thought that was funny. Okay. When he was talking about the public being feds and how he was like at McDonald's and the lady was like, I got your ass. I got your ass. I thought that was funny. What else did he say? The 40-year-old group chat, I thought that was funny. So I watched it again. Matter of fact, I watched it again yesterday. The shit wasn't funny. I literally did not laugh not one time. And I was just like, am I coming off of that Kevin Hart high? Like, where I'm starting to realize that this nigga really isn't funny? Like, and I don't want to say he's not funny. It's just I've heard these jokes before. Like, it's the same shit. Like, he's not versatile, in my opinion. It's like, okay, I'm gonna talk about my kids, talk about my family, talk about my dad, and it's like, all right, what else do I have to talk about? You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. Like I said, the first time I think I watched it on the Kevin Hart high, where I was just like, man, it's Kevin Hart. Haha, I'm gonna laugh. I want to laugh, so I'm gonna laugh.
Right.
But when I watched it again, really trying to analyze it as somebody just trying to give a good report on a comedy special, I don't think I ever have to watch it again. To be honest, like I'm cool.
Yeah.
How you feel about it?
I agree. It was. I think one part I laughed maybe, but I found myself trying to laugh. It wasn't. It wasn't that funny. It's. And I'm not gonna say it's not funny. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna go on the whole bandwagon. People shit on him because oh, he's not funny. He's overrated. I'm not gonna say that.
I'm not gonna say that. Yeah.
I just think he may be oversaturated. It may be too much of him going around. And he has so many opportunities. And like even with comedians, you don't. You may see a comedy special once every couple of years or something like that.
Yeah.
It was something, but now he's so oversaturated where he has a comedy special, he has movie comedy special. It's like it's too much. Like you're overdoing it.
No, you know what? I think you hit it on the head. I think for him, I think the best thing for him to do right now is probably just go away. Like go away for a while.
Right.
Like let time pass for a little bit. Honestly, just like a Dave Chappelle. Like Dave Chappelle was gone so long that when he came out, it was like, oh nigga, Dave got a new special. I gotta watch it. Like I gotta hear what he's talking about.
Right.
I think that's the best thing for him right now. Cause him putting out these back to back specials, they starting to sound just alike. And it's like, I really don't care like what you're talking about at this point. Like it's not that funny. You know what I'm saying? I know he's getting a lot of backlash for calling like his daughter a hoe and shit. And I mean, I understand the joke. I do. It was funny a little bit, but it's like at the end of the day, the show is called Zero Fucks Given. He don't care. Like he don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's what people gotta understand. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna shit on Kev because I like Kev. I do.
Right.
I've supported Kev for this long. It's not like I'm just gonna turn my back on Kev, but it wasn't one of his best specials. It wasn't even in my top 5. Like, I'm cool.
And let's keep it real. I can't remember a last Kevin Hart special that was funny, except I can't remember the last one I was like, damn, that shit's is funny.
I agree with that. I don't think nothing on Mike Epps, the stand up. I mean, Mike Epps stand up, nothing on that level. Like, nothing.
Right.
Nothing on that level. And I mean, if that's what we comparing it to, because that's our number one, it's like,
right.
Yeah, you fell short, Right.
But like, I think I agree with you. He needs to just go away. He's doing so much as far as he's in a position where he can build like his network and help other people. So he could play the background for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's kind of hard. It's easy. It's like one of those things like either you want to be a movie star or a comedian. Like how Eddie Murphy stopped doing comedy and just did movies.
Yeah.
And he just started just doing movies because if you're being seen so much, you oversaturate yourself. Once you put a comedy special out like you did now, people are like, oh man, it's the same shit, same corny shit, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
But you know what though? It's funny that you say that because I think of other comedians and most comedians do that. Like most comedians wait. Like think about Mike Epps. Mike Epps dropped that special and we haven't heard from Mike Epps since then.
Exactly.
Like what is Mike Epps doing? Nobody knows.
Right.
Like think about Cedric. Cedric dropped some shit and go away for a while. Like
right.
You don't hear from Cedric for a minute. So Kevin Hart is the only one that's literally always constantly in our face. Like, and I hate to say it, but it's almost like an annoyance now. It's like, dog, like go somewhere, like go sit down. Like we don't want to hear from you right now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, let us be like, damn, where's such and such? I can't wait till he puts the special on. But like Mike Epps, I think he has a show coming out on Netflix, but he does like little stuff. Like he may have a show here and there, something, whatever, but it's not like here I am. And I think,
and it's like TV shows though. Seriously, like it's like anything though in life. Like you do something, you let the people miss it for a little bit, and it creates demand. But if you constantly pumping shit, constantly, it's like, all right, nigga, I don't have to listen every day. If you constantly gonna be there, like I'll listen whenever.
Right. Another thing too, like you see him on like the commercial, like I think it was a Chase commercial or something like that. Like you see him on the commercial
everywhere.
And what it is like now is like, and I'm not mad for getting that. Like you get opportunities. That's great. He has to understand that a lot of when you do those, like they want you to be funny on these commercials. You can't be funny the way you want to be funny. So it's kind of watering you down a lot too. So a lot of shit we've seen him is like in Jumanji, all this shit is watering him down.
Mm-hmm.
Like how he was funny in like Soul Plane or something like that. Compared to the shit now, it's like he can't be himself. So it's like we're getting, it's just getting diluted more and more and more. And it's like you said, he needs to just go away for a minute and let people miss him and just come back with it. I
agree.
So,
but
no fucks given. I didn't give a fuck about it either. So yeah. I'm gonna be honest about it.
Why are you trying to use my shit when I said it was nobody's food, but I was the fucking food? Watching that shit.
Right.
Nah, man. Moving right along. Let's talk about Power for a minute. It's coming back. Actually, I think it'll be on tonight. Yeah, it'll be on tonight. Yeah, you just yawned and went to sleep, and that's how I feel. I'm not excited at all. Don't really care too much. No. Not saying I'm not gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it because I ain't got shit else to do. But I'm damn sure not excited about it. It's just like, okay. Like I can honestly say at a lot of the episodes, I literally was like, that was it. Like I kept saying that at the end, like that was the whole episode. Like nothing fucking happened. Like what the hell is going on? And I understand like it has to build the story.
It's not building
but it's not building nothing.
It's not nothing.
And I mean, I don't even feel bad for saying what I'm about to say because I ain't giving nothing away. Because if you ain't watched it by now, you probably ain't gonna watch it. But the fact that like Sax and Method Man are like working together now, like I don't fucking care. Like it's just I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah.
All I want to know is if Tyreek is gonna smash one of these 3 girls that he talked to. That's all I want to know. Like talking to 3, gotta smash 1. That's all I want to know.
3 is only 2.
No, it's 3. It's the old girl. It's Mary J. Blige's daughter.
Yeah.
It's Paige. I call her Paige because that's how I know her. is the light skin chick,
Right.
the one in the class, and then it's the other chick that is the light skinned chick from the past that he got the drugs from. Remember when he was like, "It's just business."
Yeah, he went and got. Yeah, that's right.
So it's 3. But honestly, that's really all I care about. I don't care about anything. So yeah, that's power for you guys.
Yeah, honestly, I was gonna wait for you to watch it. And if you tell me like, hey man, you watch it, cool. If you don't say nothing, I ain't watching it.
Okay, cool. Leave it up to me because I'm gonna watch it because I ain't got shit else to do.
Right. Even if I got shows to do, I'll find something else to do because that shit is. It really like it's very disappointing. Like they Power was a good show.
Yeah.
And now that they going Kevin Hart with it now. So
yeah.
That's
no. You know what? That's a good analogy. They're going like all these spinoffs, and it's like nigga, go away for a while. Like let us miss it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's too much.
Right.
It's too much.
Power never dies. But motherfucker,
motherfucker, we need to shoot your. Somebody need to knock your ass out like Nate Robinson.
Seriously. The Kanan show about to come out. I'm like, nigga, for what? Then they still got Tommy's show. Like, come on, man. Like,
yeah, it's too much. It's too much.
God.
It's too much.
Maybe I hope Ghost stayed dead. He should be resurrected for this bullshit.
I think honestly that would be the only thing that would make it better if he do come back.
I know, but is that?
I would save the show and make it better.
I think they know that probably. Well, I don't know if they know that, but hopefully they know that.
I don't know. I wonder what their ratings. I'm gonna look it up and see what their ratings are because I guarantee you we ain't the only people that feel the way we do. But some people say it's good and they like it.
Right, but you know, and they got renewed for a season 2, but maybe it's just stars
because of the hype. I think it's the hype.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it wasn't like probably just the hype of it. Like, oh shit, it's Power, so we got to do another season 2.
In other news, kind of spin off. Not really talking about Power, but another great show that we both like. Shameless actually starts tomorrow. Right. Last season, final season. For all y'all niggas that don't know about Shameless, great show. Man, it's like 11 seasons, I think, on Netflix. Man. Amazing fucking show.
I wish I could go back and start season 1 and like I didn't see it before. Like it's.
I ain't gonna lie, I probably am because I really like that fucking show. I think I'm gonna go back and watch from season 1. Just fuck it, whatever.
I'm gonna say you Dame Lillard that over Paul George that show. So you did the little shot away. Bye bye. I was like, damn, you came with it with that one.
That motherfucker is good. I ain't gonna lie, that's a good ass show, man.
It really is. It's addicting. It's if you. I mean, it's the epitome of white trash, pretty much.
Yes, but it's so good and it's so funny, and it gives you everything. It's drama, it's laughter, like it's gonna give you everything. You be like, damn, this shit crazy.
Yeah, I wish I'd known about it sooner, but it's all good.
But like I said, the last season coming up. Hopefully, the last season is good. I'm hoping it is.
Right.
I know for a fact it probably won't be on Netflix for a while, but I ain't tripping. I'll wait. It's all good. I waited this long.
Right.
But moving right along.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you take the next topic.
Okay, so talk about President Obama. He recently made some comments about the movement, or I'm not the movement, but like this whole thing where after George Floyd got killed, black people were fed up. They want change, so they're calling for defunding the police. Now, defunding the police is not exactly what it sounds like. It's a thing where you take some of that money. You're not saying get rid of police. It takes some of that money and put it into resources where it prevents crime. So you don't need as much police. So you don't need police interaction because obviously, if you see what happened, a man got killed in front of people due to police, and it comes at a point right now whereas we're so racially divided. We've been racially divided that something needs to get done. And what President Obama did was, well, he tried to. I try not to be hard on him, you know, as much as I have in the past because he's a black man and I hate doing it to other black people. But it pisses me off because you're in this position where you're trying to now dilute the whole message. Now you're saying, well, people are not going to listen if you say the words defund the police or whatever. People won't stop listening. My nigga, people stopped listening when Colin Kaepernick took a knee. He didn't go to take a gun and protest at the Capitol building. He took a knee for injustice. And what they tried to do is say he disrespected the military. You know what I mean? Or Black Lives Matter. Well, all lives matter. Or blue lives matter. See how they no matter what you say, no matter what you do, they always try to find a way to try to desensitize it. And what President Obama is doing is being a whole ass nigga for that shit. I'm sorry. I mean, you can't say that. You can't be like, well, the way you say it. It's not about the way you say it. It's about let's get shit done. We have to be drastic. Black people have been shit on this country for over 400 years, right? Why do we have to be, oh, we got to say things a certain way and not offend people so we can get shit done? Like, nigga, if it's either you want to do it or you don't want to do it, regardless.
Yeah. And honestly, I feel the same way. I feel like he tries to tippy-toe a fine line because, like, he's the black president, but he also wants to be bipartisan, so he has to, play both sides. And it's like, dude, like at the end of the day, say what you say and say how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to play both sides. Like, if you want to, if we're saying defund the police and you agree with that, then why should we have to change what we have to say? Like, let us say how we feel and what we want to do. Right. And I understand kind of the concept because when I hear defund the police, it makes me think like, okay, well, y'all don't want no police then. What the fuck do y'all want? That's how I feel when I hear the word defunded. But what defund really means is, like you said, take the money and allocate it in different ways that will give less police presence, but more positive presence as far as like different programs, like maybe DARE or stuff like that. Right, you know what I'm saying? Right. Out in the community. So I agree with that. But it's kind of weird because when you hear the word defund, most people would be like, "Well, what are you trying to do?" And right. So,
but hold on. Go ahead. No, but what you did was perfect though. That's what I'm saying. That's what his whole thing is like. Well, people are not gonna take it serious. What you did was the saying I don't know, but what are you trying to do? That's the question you need to ask.
Exactly.
What are you trying to do? Okay, this is what we're trying to do. A, B, and C. Oh, okay, I get it now. Defund the police. Okay. So we're playing war games now because defund doesn't sound good. I mean, you know what I mean? But you asked the question, and that's what I'm into. And I
think that's where he messed up at. I think he, instead of saying, "Hey, instead of being like, we shouldn't say that," or okay, well, a lot of people do this shit, and I hate it. It's like you'll shit on something, but you won't come with a solution. Like if you're gonna shit on it, then come with a solution to fix the problem. Like you should have been like, "Hey, I feel maybe we shouldn't say defund the police. We should say this or we should say that." But don't say, "You know what? I don't think we should say defund the police." Well, nigga, what should we say? Well, shit, I don't know. We just shouldn't say that. Like that doesn't make fucking sense. It goes back to that concept where I always tell you, I hate people that be like, well, I fucking hate my job. Okay, well, what are you gonna do about it? I'm gonna go to work. Motherfucker, if you hate your job, apply for another job or like look for something else. Like don't up here and complain that you hate your job every fucking day, but you going and you ain't trying to progress or go back to school to get an education or do anything to better your chances of getting a better job. And that's basically what Obama did. Obama just basically shitted on us, but didn't give another solution.
Right. And my thing is, even with this, like, you could be like, hey, I don't agree with that, but we need to put this in play. I understand the things behind it. We need to get it in play. Yeah, the name, I don't too much agree with it, but I do agree with the message we're trying to do. You know what I mean? Like, I agree with the message. It's like now the whole argument is, okay, the name doesn't sound good. Okay, nigga, the meat of it is still not being touched because you're still worried about what you're calling it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like now, and Malcolm X said this. He said, anytime they want to dispel what the movement of black people, I'm paraphrasing, he said they'll find a Negro to say stuff for them. So it'll almost give credibility, like, okay, well, see, he's saying it. So Obama, who y'all voted for, is saying this. So, I mean, maybe, it's not good. You shouldn't say that, So, and that's what I hate that. And it's like.
And I hate to say it, but black people look at Obama like he's super Negro. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he literally came and saved us and he's perfect and he's all this and all that. But the way I look at Obama, and I might get flack for this, is I don't even know how to say it, man. He's like their version of us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they put him there to give us hope, in my opinion. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like they knew that was gonna give us some glimpse of hope, and then they can yank on that and be like, "Hey, we gave y'all Obama, y'all got a black president. See, like, look, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, we gave y'all something. You know what I'm saying? When in actuality, it wasn't really a lot that gave us. You know what I'm saying? And I shout out to Charlemagne because I remember Charlemagne when they asked him when they had a little interview, he was like, "How do you feel about what you did for black people?" And his response was, oh, well, he wasn't allowed to do a lot because of Congress and yada, 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 yada. But it's like, bro, like, you was the president. Like, I understand things have to go through Congress, but at the end of the day, you also have executive order, too, that you can do things through executive order.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. And there's a lot of things you didn't do or you didn't put into play because whatever. I don't know why, but I don't know.
Yeah, let's talk about what he did. He passed gay marriages, which is whatever you want to do, and he actually lit up the gay flag on the White House. So you mean you can't tell me what you want to do? He did that. He gave illegal immigrants, they can get medical coverage, they get driver's license, all this stuff, because he wanted to do that for him. He can't act like when it comes to us, his hands are tied. But for everybody else, he did the shit for him.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like they used him almost like a puppet. Because it was like, okay, look, he's the face that everybody wants, Obama. Yeah. And to this day, like, black people love him. Like, he's the greatest thing. Like, he's Jesus Christ walking on water, like, to black people. Like, we love him. I just don't understand it. But that's neither here nor there. That's another discussion. But
yeah.
It just boggles my mind how people can't open their eyes to see the real Obama. Like, they look at him and they just see, I don't know. It's almost like I hate to say it too.
No,
but
can I say it for you? It's
almost like how women look at Beyonce, like, for real, on that level.
Yeah, it is. And I think also is black people. We've been taught to, God. Look at God and symbolisms of everything, like Jesus, and pray to Jesus. Pray. Everything happens, pray. Anything happens, pray. So Obama, not saying Jesus, but Obama's looked at as, well, I mean, he it's like a symbol. We love symbolisms. Unfortunately, we're in love with symbolism, and he's a symbolism. That's all he is. So our whole thing is to look in the sky in heaven for when God comes back, he's gonna take away from all this bad stuff, and we're gonna look in the sky and just wait and just hope and pray. He's almost like the same thing. He's synonymous with that shit. So it's like we're
and you're right, because I remember seeing this poster. The biggest thing on this poster was what? Hope.
Right. Hope. I fucking want hope. I want tangible shit, not hope.
Yeah. There was nothing tangible about it. Hope. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can hope for any goddamn thing. Like, shit.
Hope.
Whatever.
Hope. Oh, he's bringing hope. Yes. Like,
hope for what? Like, I don't know. Whatever. I feel like I gave Obama enough of my time today, so I'm gonna move right along. We're gonna move along to the main topic that I feel like everybody's been waiting for. Let's talk about this COVID vaccine, man, and coronavirus in general. So, two things that stuck out to me about this COVID vaccine. One, they said that the presidents, the 3 living presidents, they didn't say Trump, by the way. They said Obama, Bush, and Clinton were going to go on national TV and take the vaccine live to prove that the vaccine is good and everything's fine.
Right.
I said, nice try, motherfucker. Like, how you go? First of all, how do I know that y'all giving them niggas the vaccine? First of all. Right. Second of all, how do I know that? I mean, they're the president. Of course, y'all gonna protect them. Like, y'all don't give a fuck about me. You care about these niggas. Like, why? Why do I care what they do? I don't give a fuck what they do. Shit, don't matter. That was some bullshit.
Yeah.
The second thing, this is how I know they know that America don't want to fuck with this vaccine. The second thing I saw was, we're gonna give you a stimulus check, but the only way you're gonna get it is you gotta take the vaccine. I say, y'all niggas wanna fuck with niggas' money now. Oh, okay. All right, I got
it. That wasn't that. There was some senator that said offer the stimulus or whatever. I don't know. This nigga was just crazy. But yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's. What are you? Let me ask you. Are you anti-vax?
To be honest with you, I don't fucking care. Like, I really don't have a stance on it. To be honest with you,
okay.
I do believe though that some of these vaccines are bullshit, and I don't know. Like, because I don't want to say like I'm a conspiracy theorist and all that, because I feel like I'm tinfoil hat and crazy, but I feel like some of these vaccines are bullshit. And this is my theory, and I think I posted this yesterday, and I kind of want to read it right now. I made me think about it. Hold on, I gotta find it real quick.
Okay.
Shit. But it's bullshit. So basically it says 40 years worth of research, no vaccine for HIV. At least 100 years of research, no vaccine for cancer. Ongoing research, no vaccine for the common cold. But now, less than a year, you have a vaccine for COVID-19 that you want me to take. What kind of bullshit is that?
I'm gonna disagree with that. I saw that before. Somebody else posted that, and I disagree wholeheartedly.
Why?
Let me tell you why. I think personally that they have cures for a lot of shit.
I do too.
I think they have cures. So what you said about the HIV thing, nigga, magic is still living. Hey, they have cures for that. They have cures for cancer and all that. I think they do for certain people. But like the great Chris Rock said, the money is not in the cure, the money's in the medicine. So why would they give you a cure? So why would they give you a cure? I think they can come with a vaccine quick. We live in a country that's very advanced. And they probably know about this shit for a long time. They probably had this shit just waiting. Who knew? So I think they can come with some shit like that. And so all those other stuff that you had on that list, I think they have cures for that. That's why they went after Dr. Sebi so bad, because he can cure a lot of that stuff with remedy and herbs. Mm-hmm. So for them to come with a vaccine, I think they can do it quick. We so advanced. I know they can. But why would they give us a cure for other shit when they can make money in the medicine?
No, I agree. It's money and people being sick. It's I mean, that's a proven fact. I mean, hospitals are packed with sick people every single day, and it's money to be made.
Right.
I mean, if there was a cure for everything, if you had cancer, you could just go to Kaiser and get a shot. You're cured. Like, where's the money in that? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
So it's money and people being sick. I get that.
Right.
I just don't. I don't know. I just don't understand. Like, I don't understand the concept behind the whole vaccine, and what does that mean? Like, does that mean, if you don't get the vaccine, you can't go to work, you can't go to school, you can't? I'm saying, like, what are they gonna do? Like,
what's the difference now?
If you refuse to get the vaccine, then what?
No, I get it, but I had a conversation with somebody. To get in school, we and our kids have to be vaccinated.
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, for me, I'm anti-flu shot. I don't get the flu shot.
Okay, that's fine.
And the reason why I don't get the flu shot is because I personally believe, and I feel, it's two reasons. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be honest and open about this conversation.
Okay.
One, I don't get the flu shot because I personally feel every time I get the flu shot, I get sick. That's one reason. Two, another reason why I don't get the flu shot, in one of my many jobs when I worked at Kaiser, I realized that Kaiser is so pro flu shot for one reason, and my homegirl Shannon she probably not gonna agree with this because she worked at Kaiser. Shout out to you. But Kaiser employees get bonuses, and most of their bonuses is based on their percentage of how many flu shots they give out on a yearly basis. Yeah. So basically, Kaiser gets bulks and bulks and bulks and bulks and bulks of flu shots, and at the end of the year, they take that percentage of how many flu shots they're giving out, and all the doctors, employees, and shit get bonuses based off of that.
I agree.
So that's why every time you go to Kaiser, what's the first thing they ask you? Do you want a flu shot? Do you want a flu shot? Do you want a flu shot? Yeah. Do you want a flu shot? Oh, you don't even have to be a fucking Kaiser member. They'll give a flu shot to a bum on the street. They don't fucking care. They just want to get rid of those flu shots.
Yeah, you're right.
So in my opinion, I'm like, I'm anti-flu shot. So I can be anti-flu shot, but my question is, can I be anti-COVID vaccine? Like, how is that going to work? Because are they going to force, because COVID is so rampant right now, and it's like the hot topic, are they going to force this vaccine on everybody?
Well, they forced other vaccines on us. They forced, like I said, we had to get shots to go to school. You couldn't go to school without your shots.
Yeah.
We had to enroll your kids. They had to have their shots. So we've been doing this for years. So it's nothing new. That's why I'm like you. I'm in between. I'm a conspiracy theorist on certain things, but vaccines, I don't know enough, and I'm not really, it's not my thing. And they also always say that, if you take a vaccine, they don't do vaccinations because it links to autism or something like that. But they never found substantial evidence to back that up. Yeah. So it's just a lot of this, whatever it is. At this point, I'm going to be honest with you, get the vaccine out, let's go so we can go back to normal life. I ain't saying I'm going to take it or whatever, but, I don't want the first batch. If we had to go travel and stuff like that, I don't care. It's just.
I'm going to be honest with you. If I can get back to normal life, And if I can get back to Don Julio and Cabo, give me the goddamn vaccine.
Right. That's my whole thing now. Is like put the vaccine out because actually, if we don't want to take it, it's going to be some people that do want to take it.
Yeah.
And if we can get back to some kind of normalcy, what they're saying is, if we take the vaccine, we can by April or something like that, because they're supposed to have a lot, but before the end of this year, if we get back to some normalcy and stop being in a fucking house, if people want to take it, that's their prerogative. That's their prerogative. If they want to do it, by all means, I'm for it. Like, if we can get back to...
If I can go outside and not having to be like fucking Batman with his goddamn mask on every fucking where I go, yes, give me the goddamn vaccine. I'll take it.
You hear what Joe Biden said? He said he's asking for 100 days of a
100 days of mask, yeah.
So that's about like in March. I'm good with after March, April. If I can go do what I can do and I gotta wear a mask, we wear this long. Like, fuck it, I don't care. It don't bother me. If you don't believe in it, take it. If you don't believe in it, don't take it. It's okay. It's simple as that.
Yeah.
I
agree with you. I agree with you. If it's gonna get me back to a normal life, or even a sense of normalcy before COVID, I'm with it. And
right.
that was my point. That's what I was gonna say. I understand like people are anti it, whatever, but at this point, nigga, we went a whole year with this shit. I'm just like, come on, man. Let's do what we gotta do.
Like I was thinking about the other day, me and Sean was talking about it. I was like, damn, how many times have we at least go to Shoguns at least once a month?
Yeah.
Like, just go to Shogun. People don't know Shoguns is like Benihana's, like a teppanyaki place here in Empire.
Way better than Benihana's.
Oh, killing Benihana's. But like stuff like that, like we take like just get up, let's go walk to eat, let's go to Shoguns. Can't even do
it. Any little spots.
Right. And if they say, hey, we have a vaccine, wants people to take blah blah blah, some people say, hey, I take it, blah blah blah. Cool. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it in the first batch, but hey, more power too. If we get back to some normalcy, I'm with it.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be the first nigga in line for the vaccine. I will say that.
Right.
But give it a couple of months, by like March. Hey, if I'll take it. Cool, no problem.
I don't mind because, like I said, if you talk to Neve, she tells you about the time she lived through when she was, I guess, she got sick. It was some kind of flu they had. So she's been through it too. Or something like that. But like, this is nothing new. Like, we've had vaccines like for those vaccines they made us take as a kid, like because they had stuff before that. And I mean, you can have all your theories and stuff like that, which is fine, but it's like, come on, man. At the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah. I don't know. It is what it is.
I want to get back to Don Julio too.
I want to get back to Don Cornelius, Don Julio, Don anybody right now in Cabo.
Yeah, we just came back from Cabo, had a good time.
Man, amazing time.
Yeah, damn, I miss
it. Off that Don.
And Don Julio, I didn't realize it was so smooth.
Don Julio is like water, nigga. Shit is amazing. Shit is like pure water, nigga. That's what that song is about, pure water. That's about Don Julio, nigga.
Right.
Shit.
So.
Nah, man, I appreciate y'all being patient with us. Like I said, we was in Cabo. We had to get away for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But we came back to the bread and butter, which is the podcast. You know what I'm saying? No matter how busy we get, I feel like the podcast is always going to be here.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? We're going to continue to hit y'all over the head with whatever the topics are that y'all want to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Right, we gonna, yeah.
I know you getting busy with the real estate. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy who's doing that. Yeah. I know I'm getting busy. I got
notably. You selling pitbull puppies, everything.
Yeah, nigga, I sell pitbull puppies. Daycare out the back. You know what I'm saying? You got coke in the truck, nigga, all that. You know what I'm saying?
That's congrats, man. That's good because I think we all need an extra hustle. Like, and that's you got two of them bitches, so that's good, man.
Yeah, man. Two businesses, and they looking very profitable and looking very good, man. So yeah. Like I said in the beginning of the podcast episode when we were talking about the whole DJ thing. If 2020 didn't motivate you to do something better, then I don't know, man. Like, it motivated me. It motivated me to get up and hustle, man.
Yeah.
And I know with you, it definitely motivated you to get up and hustle as well, TR. So
absolutely.
Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, from us to y'all, it motivated y'all to do something that you wasn't gonna do or didn't think about before. So shout out to our faithful listener too, who recently tied the knot and got married, man. I don't know if you saw that. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah. Irv.
My nigga Herb, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, my brother.
Reggie Miller
But,
Jr.
huh?
Reggie Miller Jr. He know about that.
Reggie Miller Jr.
His boy. Ask him about. He know that's love.
I know. He told me about it.
Reggie Miller.
But other than that, man, y'all got anything you want? Leave them with anything, or are you good?
No, like I said, we're gonna try to do more. Like I said, we're not gonna stop. We may go as a snail pace, but we're at least gonna, make more of an effort to come with it. To have lots of shit going on. But yeah, just keep your head down. Enjoy life as much as you can.
Yes, sir. And don't be the first nigga in line for the vaccine. Holla.
Peace.
Oh yeah, and guard your grill like Nate Robinson.
And on that note, we out.
We out.